In a prediction that has captured the attention of the White House, Wall Street, and the global financial community, a new era is dawning for the small but resource-rich nation of Guyana. The world's eyes are now fixed on this South American country, as its economic and geopolitical significance is rapidly evolving. For decades, Guyana was often overlooked on the world stage, known primarily for its lush rainforests, diverse cultures, and vibrant history. But now, a dramatic shift is underway, and the implications are being felt from the corridors of power in Washington, D.C., to the bustling trading floors of New York City. In a bold and headline-grabbing statement, former President Donald Trump has just forecasted what he describes as a historic trade boom for Guyana. Standing before a crowd of reporters and flashing cameras, Trump outlined his vision for Guyana's future, emphasizing the country's untapped potential and its emerging role in the global economy. According to Trump, Guyana is poised to become a central player in international trade, with opportunities that could reshape the economic landscape of the entire Western Hemisphere. His remarks have sent ripples through the financial world, sparking intense debate among economists, investors, and policymakers alike. As news of Trump's prediction spreads, America is watching every development closely. Journalists are dissecting every word, analysts are poring over data, and news anchors are dedicating primetime coverage to the unfolding story. The question on everyone's mind: could Guyana truly become the next big thing in global trade? Financial experts are weighing in, pointing to the country's recent oil discoveries, its strategic location on the Atlantic coast, and its growing network of international partnerships. Investors are already eyeing opportunities, and multinational corporations are beginning to explore new ventures in the region. The sense of anticipation is palpable, as the world waits to see if Guyana can deliver on its newfound promise. In his announcement, Trump revealed that Guyana is on the cusp of becoming the Western Hemisphere's newest and most strategic trade gateway. The country's ports are bustling with activity, as cargo ships from around the world begin to arrive in greater numbers. New trade routes are being mapped, connecting Guyana to major markets in North America, Europe, and beyond. The government is investing heavily in infrastructure, modernizing its ports, roads, and logistics networks to support the anticipated surge in commerce. Local businesses are preparing for a wave of growth, while international companies are setting up operations to take advantage of the country's favorable business climate. As Guyana stands at the threshold of this new era, the world is watching with keen interest, eager to see how this once overlooked nation will shape the future of global trade. At the heart of South America's anticipated economic transformation lies a bold and visionary project, the Continental Trade Corridor. This ambitious initiative is set to redefine the way goods, people, and ideas move across the continent, promising to unlock unprecedented opportunities for growth and development. The corridor is not just a line on a map, it represents a new era of connectivity, linking the vast interior of South America to the global marketplace through a seamless network of modern infrastructure. Imagine a future where the agricultural heartlands of Brazil, the mineral-rich regions of Peru, and the rapidly developing economy of Guyana are all interconnected, working together to propel the continent onto the world stage. This is the promise of the Continental Trade Corridor, a project that could reshape the destiny of millions. Behind closed doors, Guyana is quietly but diligently negotiating with its powerful neighbors, Brazil and Peru. These high-level discussions are focused on finalizing a series of groundbreaking agreements that will lay the foundation for a high-capacity, multimodal transport network spanning thousands of kilometers. The stakes are enormous. By forging these partnerships, Guyana is positioning itself as a critical gateway between the Atlantic Ocean and the vast interior of South America. The agreements cover not only the construction of physical infrastructure, but also the harmonization of customs procedures, security protocols, and digital systems to ensure the smooth flow of trade. For Guyana, Brazil, and Peru, this is more than just a business deal. It's a strategic alliance that could transform the economic landscape of the entire continent. The vision is clear: to create a corridor that is efficient, secure, and capable of handling the surging demand for exports and imports in the decades to come. One of the most challenging and innovative aspects of the project is the massive river dredging operation. South America's rivers have long been both a blessing and a barrier, rich in resources, but often difficult to navigate due to shallow channels and seasonal flooding. The new corridor will see the deployment of state-of-the-art dredging equipment capable of transforming these waterways into reliable, year-round transport arteries. This will allow barges and cargo ships to move goods efficiently from the heart of the continent to the coast, bypassing traditional bottlenecks and reducing transportation costs. The environmental impact of such a project is being carefully considered, with engineers and ecologists working together to minimize disruption to local ecosystems while maximizing the economic benefits. The river dredging component is a testament to the project's commitment to innovation and sustainability, ensuring that the corridor will serve generations to come. But the Continental Trade Corridor is not just about rivers. It will also feature a cutting-edge rail network designed to move vast quantities of goods quickly and efficiently across long distances. Modern freight trains, equipped with the latest technology, will connect key industrial and agricultural centers, reducing transit times and opening up new markets for producers. Alongside the railways, a network of smart highways will be constructed, incorporating advanced traffic management systems, real-time monitoring, and digital tolling to ensure safety and efficiency. These highways will be built to withstand the rigors of heavy freight traffic, with dedicated lanes for trucks and logistics hubs strategically located along the route. The integration of rail and road transport will create a truly multimodal corridor, offering flexibility and resilience in the face of changing market demands. All of these efforts will converge at Guyana's rapidly expanding Atlantic ports, which are being transformed into world-class logistics centers. Here, container ships from around the globe will dock to load and unload goods, connecting South America's agricultural and mineral wealth to international markets. The ports will feature state-of-the-art cranes, automated warehouses, and streamlined customs facilities, ensuring that exports move swiftly from inland producers to overseas buyers. For Guyana, this means a dramatic increase in trade volumes, new jobs, and a surge in foreign investment. For the continent as a whole, the Continental Trade Corridor represents a new chapter in its economic story, a chapter defined by innovation, cooperation, and the relentless pursuit of progress. This route is dramatically faster and cheaper than sending goods down to the Strait of Magellan or through the Panama Canal, fundamentally reshaping continental logistics. Furthermore, Trump revealed that this isn't just about moving goods, it's about processing them. Guyana plans to build massive, AI-driven special economic zones at its ports where raw materials from the interior will be turned into finished products before being shipped globally, capturing trillions in value-added revenue. America is watching closely, and for good reason. The world of international trade is shifting beneath our feet, and the implications are enormous, not just for governments and corporations, but for everyday people, families, and communities across the United States. As news anchors break down the latest developments, and analysts debate the future on television screens from coast to coast, a sense of anticipation fills the air. What happens next could redefine the economic landscape for a generation. The stakes are high, and the eyes of the nation are fixed on the unfolding story. At the heart of this seismic shift is a new trade corridor in South America, one that promises to redirect the flow of commerce in ways that were unthinkable just a decade ago. Imagine fleets of cargo ships setting sail from bustling ports, their holds packed with goods destined for markets around the globe. Containers are loaded and unloaded with precision, each one representing a link in a vast interconnected chain of supply and demand. This corridor isn't just a new route on the map, it's a lifeline for economies, a catalyst for growth, and a potential game-changer for how nations do business with one another. The emergence of this corridor is creating a new economic pole in the Western Hemisphere, one that challenges the traditional dominance of the United States in regional trade. Wall Street is taking notice, as financial analysts pore over graphs and data, trying to predict how this shift will impact markets. Economic maps now highlight countries like Guyana, Brazil, and Peru, which are poised to become major players in the global economy. Stock market tickers flash with updates reflecting the growing influence of South American trade on investment decisions. The balance of power is shifting, and the world is watching to see who will come out on top. This transformation is forcing a complete re-evaluation of trade alliances throughout the hemisphere. Diplomats and business leaders gather at high-stakes summits, shaking hands and forging new agreements that could reshape the future of commerce. On maps, the old trade routes are being redrawn, with new lines connecting cities and ports that were once considered peripheral. Trains loaded with containers cross borders, symbolizing the new era of cooperation and competition that is taking shape. Every handshake, every signed document, and every shipment represents a step toward a future that is still being written. Navigating this complex and ever-changing landscape is no small feat. The world of global trade is a dynamic living system, one where a single policy change, a new infrastructure project, or a shift in consumer demand can send ripples across continents. At busy international ports, cranes move containers with relentless efficiency, while economists in offices around the world analyze data, searching for patterns and opportunities. Global trade maps are alive with arrows, each one representing the movement of goods, capital, and influence. For businesses, investors, and policymakers, understanding these shifts is essential to making informed decisions and staying ahead of the curve. In this environment, information is power. The most successful individuals and organizations are those who stay informed, who track the latest headlines, analyze breaking news, and adapt quickly to new realities. Whether you're scrolling through economic updates on your smartphone, reading in-depth articles on your laptop, or flipping through the financial section of the newspaper, staying current is more important than ever. Stories about Guyana's trade boom, Brazil's infrastructure investments, and Peru's export strategies are no longer just regional news. They're global headlines with the potential to impact your investments, your job, and your future. That's why it's crucial to stay connected with reliable sources of information. By subscribing to our channel, you're ensuring that you have access to expert analysis, timely updates, and in-depth guides that break down the complexities of global trade. Our team is dedicated to bringing you the stories that matter most, stories that help you understand not just what is happening but why it matters and how it could affect you. With just a click, you can join a community of informed viewers who are ready to navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities of this new era. And don't forget to ring the notification bell. In a world where news breaks in real time and events can unfold in the blink of an eye, you need to be the first to know. By activating notifications, you'll receive instant alerts whenever we publish a new video, release a special report, or provide an urgent update on a developing story. This way, you'll never be caught off guard. You'll always be one step ahead, ready to make informed decisions and respond to new opportunities as they arise. The world of international trade is evolving at a breathtaking pace, and the stakes have never been higher. Don't miss out on the essential guides, expert insights, and breaking news that can help you understand and navigate this new reality. Subscribe now, ring the bell, and stay informed. Because in today's world, knowledge isn't just power, it's your competitive edge.